In this video, we're going to talk about Stronglifts 5x5 and how you actually can gain strength and mass and actually enjoy working out much more by going back to the basics instead of doing all these assistant and isolation exercises. So I've done Stronglifts 5x5 for quite a while and I've really enjoyed my experience with it, so that's what I'm going to share with you. Enjoy! So, Stronglifts 5x5. What is all the fuss about? If you go on YouTube and you check the official videos, they have like 1.4 million views for the official instruction, and that's massive. There's so many people following this regime. And I totally understand that. So when I started working out many years ago, what I did for the first 2 years was nothing but Stronglifts 5x5. And it took me from 35 kilos in bench press to 145, and in the deadlifts and the squats were crazy as well, but not as crazy as my bench press. And why is it? So basically Stronglift is all about going back to the basics. You have workout A, which is squat, bench press and barbell rows. And you have workout B, which is squat, overhead press and deadlift. And you do 5x5 in all these exercises, but deadlift where you do one set of 5s. So why is this powerful? It's powerful because, well, you go back to the basics and you only do these like whole body exercises. But the magic is in the progression. So in a lot of other workout schedules and regimes, you will change weights a lot more often, you will change reps, you will change the exercises, and it's really hard to get this progress over time. But what 5x5 does is it brings it back to the basics, and all you focus on is weight progression and nothing else. So every workout, you put on a little bit more weight and you try 5x5 on that weight. If you do it, awesome, then you increase for the next workout as well. And this is effective as fuck, and it's so powerful because all of a sudden you got this progression sorted out for you. So let's say in another case, when you go and just lift the same weights and same reps, same exercises every workout, then the body feels like, well, I can do this. I don't need more muscles. I don't need more strength. I'm totally fine on this weight. Like, why do I have to waste my energy becoming stronger? But when you increase the weight every time, that's when your body feels like, oh shit, it's becoming heavy now. I better will become a little bit stronger or put on a little bit more muscle. And that's all it is. So for me, as I said, I started out with Stronglifts. Then I did martial arts for quite a few years, and now only 1 month ago I started with Stronglifts again. Because I decided to not do any martial arts now because my shoulder was kind of wrecked, and well, I'm working so much I really can't go into these fixed schedules, which kind of sucks, but I'm super glad to go back to Stronglifts. So for me now, after having worked it out for so many years and now going back to what I started with, I just want to share my experience with you, and that is that it's absolutely fantastic to go back to only the big lifts. But also that you really overestimate how good you are at tracking your progress when you not have this very clear progression. So for me, I've been doing a lot of assistant workouts. I've been focusing a lot of these bigger lifts, but I've been doing all these other exercises as well. And I always, throughout these years, thought that I was spot on with my progression. I know that my progression was going forward. I know I was putting on more weights. I know I was doing more reps. But I really can't compare it to the simplicity and the natural progress of Stronglifts 5x5. So I really want to emphasize here that for me it's really hard to overestimate how good knowledge I have about my workout. And by doing that, I don't get as much progress as I could. So now going back to the basics and really seeing the progress for what it is, and that is putting on 2.5 kilos more weight every workout. When I hit a plateau, I have strategies for that as well. That's when I now see a lot of progress once again. It feels like I'm a newborn in my workouts. So I just want to share that with you. And for the following links now, if you want to go and check out Stronglifts 5x5, just Google Stronglifts 5x5, you will see the official website, which is great. It's absolutely great. The guy who created it has spent so much time on all the information. And he also developed 2 apps, one for iPhone and one for Android. Sorry, Windows Phone users. So if you have Android or iPhone, I really encourage you to check it out because it just keeps track of your weights, your body weight and your weights on your exercises, and it also helps you with your plateaus. So if you feel like, oh, I'm stuck here, it helps you out and break the plateau. And it also keeps track on your rest timer and your reps and your sets, which is absolutely perfect. I'm just in love with the application, especially as a software developer. So I'll put the links to both the apps and the website just down here, and I'll put in some links to videos I really encourage you to look at as well, with the techniques for squats and deadlifts and bench press. So really check them out, especially if you're new and don't know what you're doing. So these are massive good info. And if you have any questions regarding Stronglifts or my progression or anything else for that sake, just drop down a comment below. And if you like this video and want to know more about health and training and mindfulness and programming or whatever comes into my mind, just click the subscribe button and I'll talk to you soon again. Enjoy.